Matt, and today we're out in the beautiful outdoors. We're gonna do an overnight winter camping trip. I got the Camp Chef oven, and we're gonna make some homemade pizza from scratch, and we're gonna start some fires. We're gonna go adventuring, and we're gonna have some fun. Got the truck all set up. We got a couple of the awning walls on it here. Got our little stove over here. Got our Camp Chef oven here. Pretty neat little unit. We'll get this up after we make our pizza dough and get it all ready. We'll fire it up. Got our Hank Hill propane tank. And today we're gonna go mobbing around and do some on the Pint S. It's the one wheel. This is pretty much the setup for now, guys. It's pretty cold out, so I'm gonna get a fire started. Magnesium fire striker, and we're gonna try to get this fire started. So take a little bit of that lint out of the toilet paper roll, get it all fluffed up around here. Let it burn for just a little bit to catch all that lint in that cardboard, and once it gets going, kind of set it at an angle. All right, guys, we got the fire going. It's nice and toasty and warm. Now let's go get the one wheel and go try it out on the gravel and do some trails. All right, guys, this is it. The Pint S one wheel. I got about 11 miles on it total. It's pretty new. So let's see how many miles we can put on it by the end of this year with all the adventures we do. So I've drove it around quite a bit in the street, at home, around the neighborhood, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty good, but I've never had it on gravel or out in the woods or on trails or anything like that. So I think it's gonna come in handy and be perfect for camping adventures and ripping around to the bathroom and all that fun stuff. So let's get started. All right, we just gotta turn it on. All right, light lit up, and we're ready. Not bad so far, pretty good on the gravel. It's actually pretty smooth. Beautiful up here. Perfect day, it's sunny, blue skies, beautiful trees. Anytime you can be in the outdoors and not be in the city is a good time. Beautiful out here today, guys. Fresh, clean air. Nice, crispy, chilly day. Perfect day for the one wheel out in the woods doing some trails. All right, guys, it's starting to get a little bit chilly, so I'm going to take this diesel heater and get it hooked up and piped in. This is that tabletop tire deal I whipped up out of some scrap metal. Seen one online, but it was pretty expensive for what it was, so I just took some scrap metal and whipped one up myself for my size tires. I got 35, so this will hold the diesel heater, just like that, guys. And then in the summertime, I can utilize it as a table. I can cook off of it or utilize it as pretty much anything I want. All right, guys, I got the diesel heater all plumbed in here. Should keep it nice and toasty tonight. I think here, I'm just gonna run it off my little Jackery Power Pack. Seems to do the trick pretty good. I haven't had it kick it off yet, so. Perfect for the outdoors. All right, it's getting a little cold, so I'm gonna put some wood on this fire, and I think we're gonna go in and start prepping our pizza dough. So we got some yeast and we need to activate it so it happens and start eating some food because I'm getting hungry. Wait for later tonight. We're gonna have some yummy peanut butter cookies. Eat some peanut butter cookies before we go to bed. Pretty excited. All right, guys, we're gonna make up some pizza dough for our pizza tonight. So what we got here is we got some yeast and we got some sugar. And what we're gonna do is add our yeast and our sugar to 3/4 of a cup of warm water. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna activate the yeast. So it's gonna take a little bit to happen, maybe 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, depending on temperature and everything. So just go ahead and mix all this up, let it sit. And once it's activated, then we can go ahead and add it to our flour and add everything else to make the dough. All right, I'm gonna put this in my pocket, keep it nice and warm close to my body, and in about 10 to 15 minutes, we'll check it, see if it's all bubbly and ready, and if it's activated and ready, we'll go ahead and add it to make our dough. All right, guys, it's a cold one tonight, so I put this yeast inside my sweatshirt and I'm holding on to it, and I'm gonna try to stand next to the fire for quite a while, and hopefully it'll warm it up to make it all bubbly and activate so we can make that pizza dough, because I'm getting hungry. All right, guys, our yeast is activated, so we're gonna go ahead and combine it. It's ready to add to the flour, the salt, and oil. So that's what we're gonna do first. So let's go ahead and add our yeast mixture here into the flour, the salt. All right. I'm gonna mix it up. Give it a little mix. All right, once that flour is all mixed up with that, it should be ready to add your oil. Now you just want to mix it. Probably for a good 5 minutes you want to knead it, mix it, get it all mixed up in there and get it ready, and then we just gotta keep it warm and let it sit for probably about an hour, especially with the temperature. So once it doubles in size, then it's ready. We can go ahead and make our dough out and preheat the oven and get it all ready to make our pizza. All right, guys, now I'm gonna stick it real close to my body, keep it nice and warm, and in about an hour we're gonna check it, and if it's doubled in size, then it should be ready, and we'll pull it apart and we'll start rolling our dough out and getting it ready for the pizza. Let's get this fire going. We gotta stay nice and toasty, so let's get her going. Such a great sound to hear that crackle from the fire. Feel the heat, warm your face up on these cold nights. And it's just so peaceful out here. There's no sounds, no cars. It's very, very nice. I think it's time to check that dough and see if it's ready to make some pizza. I'm getting hungry. All right, guys, I think our dough is all ready, so we're gonna pull it out of here and try to make a little round pizza out of it. But first off, we gotta get a little bit of flour and flour down our pan so the pizza dough don't stick when we cook it. Lightly put a little bit of flour down. Pretty cold tonight, so it's taking quite a while for this to happen, but I'm hoping it'll turn out pretty good. We'll have to see. And we just got to form our dough out and make a nice little pizza. Alright, so now our dough's all up. Let's go ahead and add some sauce. Let's add some sauce. Now just go ahead and stir it all around with your finger. Alright, now we just add some cheese. I love cheese. I don't know about you guys, but more cheese the better. Tell me in the comments down below if you love cheese. Comment #cheese if you love cheese. I'm a cheese lover. More the better. And finally, some pepperoni. Alright guys, check this out. Homemade yummy pepperoni pizza from scratch. Alright, we're sitting about 350 degrees. So alright guys, as soon as this is done, I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see what this pizza looks like. Oh yeah. I think it's almost ready. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, she's ready. Check that out, guys. That looks pretty good. Not bad for a homemade pizza out in the woods. Thanks to the good old Camp Chef oven. This is actually pretty cool. I'm very happy that I got this thing. Best spot to be to enjoy the pizza. Turned out actually pretty good. Not too bad. Tastes pretty good. Alright guys, that pizza was so good that I think it's time for peanut butter cookies, so let's go make some peanut butter cookies. I think that's a perfect treat before we get ready to wind down. Turn on the diesel heater, get it all nice and cozy in the back of the truck, and I think I brought a movie also gonna wind down, and we'll check that out. So let's go make some cookies. We got some peanut butter cookies here. Alright guys, while we're waiting for this cookie to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and kick the diesel heater on, get everything all wrapped up, put away, and get in the back of the warm, cozy truck because it's a cold one tonight. Alright, diesel heater is fired up. Got it powered off the little pack just right up there on the tire. And it's keeping it going. Alright, it is now cookie time. Ooh. Actually turned out not bad. Cannot beat a nice warm peanut butter cookie on a cold winter night. Truck camping in the woods. You gotta admit it, like this little stove, game changer. Be able to make cookies or corn dogs or make a lasagna for a dinner out here. It's actually pretty cool with just a little bit of propane. But I'm gonna munch this cookie and then we'll get inside, get all warm, get all cozy. That cookie was pretty good. It's hard to beat like any fresh, yummy, hot food out in the woods, but a cookie in like a little oven is a game changer. Made me happy. But it's been fun. Let's go ahead and get inside, get all comfy and warm and cozy, and got a movie and probably hang out for a little bit and get ready for bed. Let's do this. Alright guys, we made it in the back of the truck. It's nice and cozy and warm. The diesel heater's going. It's approximately 72 degrees in here, and I don't think I need my sweatshirt no more, but I'll give you guys a tour of the back and show you what it's like. Start over here, the box. Kind of just pan around here. Got everything kind of set up. Always remember, proceed with kindness. Got my carbon monoxide detector, got to have that with the diesel heater. Got some bear spray, just in case we get some crazy bears coming in. Got the battery set up here, a little DeWalt with USB power pack on top. It's running the awning lights out there. It's usually how I run those. Inside here we got the Jackery. It's running, you know, the light in here and whatever else I plug into it that I need to charge. Got plenty of room. I can probably put my other pack in there and have twice the space, but I got some flash. Not too bad. Good little storage spot. It's cool too is got these little knobs here. These are pretty slick. I found these and I was like, yep, I gotta have them. And always adventure waits and adventure on. This drawer kind of got a mix of little things. Got some hot hands and a light and electronics. This is pretty cool. I have to show you guys this. We were where was that? Oh, we were at Goodwill, and this little guy here, I went to go check out the Goodwill. We came across this for $10. It's one of those portable DVD players with a case, and it worked with a movie for $10. So I like bargains, and for $10 sold. So tonight I think we're gonna watch, I can't remember what movie I grabbed. Without a Paddle. So we're gonna watch Without a Paddle tonight right before bed and get a couple laughs in. And down here, these are my like little insulation blankets. I got these from Harbor Freight. They're like moving blankets, and I cut them down the size of my windows back here. And I took a stapler and I stapled Velcro on the ends of it. So I'm able to set those up in here and they'll stick to the carpet. And it'll kind of be like a nice little insulation barrier on my windows. It'll keep it a little bit warmer back here. But at the rate we're going right now, it's pretty dang toasty with this diesel heater. This thing is piped in pretty good, blowing nice hot air, keep nice and toasty. The bed set up, got plenty of room in here though. Got some extra storage down here. It's where I keep my water and, you know, whatever else, but there's tons of room in here. Plenty of room still. I can set up this little table in here if I wanted to break out the little cook stove inside here. I can crack the window and make some hot cocoa or coffee if it's too cold outside, or if I want to pop open the laptop or watch a movie or do whatever. It's super handy, super nice. So far I'm enjoying it. I love the back of this thing. It's pretty comfy. And hopefully this will inspire other people to get out and get in the woods, go have fun, go camping, and just enjoy the outdoors and get out of the city and have fun, make those memories and adventure on all the time. Much better. It's super toasty. Should not be cold tonight, that's for sure. Having a diesel heater anymore is a game changer. It makes me, I don't know, feel so much safer and more secure not having that little propane buddy heater in here. Like, yeah, they're safe, but I don't know. I just feel better having a little diesel heater set up. I love diesel. And having it where I can just pop it outside the side of this thing where it's secluded out there and it only runs the warm air in. I can, you know, have it when I want it and take it away when I don't need it. It's very, very nice and convenient and very happy. Highly recommend a diesel heater to each and every one of you if you want to do like cold camping, wintertime camping, go do some fun adventures. Diesel heater is definitely a game changer, so something to consider for you guys if you want to get away from like the propane buddy heater heat type setup. Definitely worth it. I would have to say I had quite a bit of fun today, guys. We put a couple miles on the one wheel, got to try it out on the gravel on the trails, and I think it did pretty good. I was pretty impressed with it. We even got to make pizza from scratch. That was a first. That was pretty good. And make a big old cookie. That's pretty good for a day, I would have to say. Quite satisfied. If you enjoyed that, leave a comment down below and tell me what you thought. I'm super curious to see how many miles we can put on that one wheel by the end of this summer. Well, by the end of this year. This summer I could see putting quite a bit of miles on it. Doing a lot of lake trips and adventure trips and hitting all the little trails. I think it'll be pretty fun. But take a guess, leave a comment down below. Guess how many miles we could probably put on that one wheel in 1 year. Right now I got 11 miles on it. Very satisfied. That was a pretty good movie. But it is so hot in here. Check this out, guys. Can you see that number? I might have to turn my light on here. 49 degrees outside and it's 84 in here. 84 degrees. I don't think I'm gonna be cold at all tonight, so pretty happy with that. I ended up running this diesel heater for a total of about 11 hours. I only had it on like the low setting, number 1, but it only used about half of diesel on it, so it only used about a half a gallon of diesel. That's pretty good. Check it out. It's pretty much about right there. It was completely full, so 11 hours of run time for a half a gallon of diesel on low is pretty good. Keep the back of that truck, I think it was right around low 80s, so it's pretty dang good. Quite impressed. Very happy with it. Alright guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. If you like this video, go check out the other videos. Leave a like down below. Consider subscribing. And until the next video, adventure on.